I can't even get the chat to load
Are you
on
serious?
my phone.
Crap. All right, let's see here. I might have to start doing them down the house all the time.
Looks frozen again.
Is it frozen?
I have no idea. Are we frozen?
I don't think it is.
Oh, maybe not.
Back on. And North Seaboy Cowboy said no. And Duke stopped in too. Looks good now. I think I'm onto something here. I have the strangest fit. Look, it's showing one person in here. Something's not right. That's YouTube.
That's YouTube.
It's showing
one person in
6 likes, but it's only showing one person in chat. Now, come on. Really? That's kind of weird. Oh, now it jumped to 20. Something's not right. I tried to disable the ads, but it won't let me. It's saying choose how you want them. So I chose to manually put them in, and then I just won't. But I never had this problem before. I don't understand why over the last few weeks. Last week I was down the house, and there was no problem at all last week. Now I'm up here at the garage, and I have a router up here. All that time, I never had an issue until the last 2 times in here, and now it keeps freezing up. Something's weird. It's 8:18 p.m. for me. I don't get it. And Rod stopped in. Let me see. Hopefully it don't freeze up again. I have no concept of why that's happening for. And by the time I unplug everything and go down the house, it'll be 20, 25 minutes later. But I've never really had it acting up this bad. And my router's wired directly to the house. It's not, I'm not counting on Wi-Fi up the garage or anything strange. So hopefully it didn't. Hey, Sue, how are you? Hopefully it stays going now. Is yours frozen?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Duke said you're good now. Hey, thank you, Edgar. I appreciate it. Heather broke the internet with a stripper comment. We're good here.
Probably.
I don't get why I'm having troubles up here. I really don't.
Know. I think it's my phone.
I like I said, when I'm in the house, it's fine. But thank you, North. For some reason, I don't know what more I can do unless my router up here isn't, because it's an older router. But it didn't have no problems before. But I just have a strange feeling it has something to do with them commercials or ads that pop up, because that's when it seems to start freezing up. But we'll see how it goes from here, because I tried to disable them. So you have the same color one. Actually, did you see the, I don't know if you've seen it on the group today, but my phone went off and I got a text, and it was Jason. I'm probably not going to see it real good. 5150 sent me a picture of him and Larry. Sent a video to my phone. Jason 5150MX is an awesome dude. He really is. He had sent me a message saying, hey, Larry wants a t-shirt. That's what made me think of that. And it's cool. I get along really good with Jason. So we gab on the phone once in a while when we get time. And Jorg made it in, and we got bugs in here. And let me see here. I have a question. Have you ever restored a stock steering wheel? If so, any tips? Yeah, on a stock steering wheel, I can find out what he used, but my buddy Eric had used some type of epoxy and filled in the cracks, then sanded the whole wheel down, and of course painted it. I like heating stuff up like that before I paint it, but that's just me, you know. And Jason is awesome. I'd love to meet him and Larry. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to get him down here. I want to get him down here for next year's brunch. So I'm going to try my best. Jason's awesome. Larry's a great guy. But he's like, I need a shirt for Larry. He says, because when we do a video together next, we both want your shirts on. And that flattered me. I thought that was awesome. It's Heather's Fist. They are jealous they haven't been talked about lately.
I'm doing a video this week.
Yeah, she actually is on it. And Larry is the man. Oh, you know what? He's awesome, Duke. I mean, he's very, very down to earth. He really, really is. And Kevin, that's funny you brought it up. Somebody offered to send me a steering wheel. I think it's from the early 50s, and said it's cracked and everything. But if you want to do it for a video, I may do it for a video, restore it, and then just raffle it off on, the club to somebody. It's for a 50s one, but I think you could still get it to work, the newer ones. But I think that would be really, really fun to do. So I wouldn't mind doing a video like that, to be honest with you. And James, how are you, sir? You're never late. No such thing as late. We got 36 people, but only 17 likes. So please smash the like button. I'd really appreciate that, even though we're starting all over here. Hopefully it don't freeze up again. But Heather's starting back on her channel in about a week here, thankfully, because I think that there's some interest there. Her subscribers keep climbing, and she isn't doing anything.
Goes to show you can be a slacker on YouTube and still do good.
I don't know how you get away with it.
I gained 8 subs today, and all I did was put up a short.
Yeah, but people see that, then they find the channel. I mentioned the K-oil at everything died. Sorry.
No, I'm still convinced it was the stripper comment.
A drive last night, they had F1 movie on with Brad Pitt. I don't know what that means.
At the drive-in last night, they had F1 movie on with Brad. I never heard that one.
No, I didn't either. We have a drive-in about 45 minutes for us, but there's always really strange movies showing there. So, it is what it is. Oops, drive-in. That's where I got lost. She caught it, though.
You just gotta add stuff in when people talk. That's all.
I think it was Jason's channel. I watched him rebuild a 40-horse and he had some awful things, wrong studs, no seals, etc. You know what? I'm always curious to wonder how many cars Jason has now. I mean, he has quite a bit. I'd love to go spend a weekend with him. I think that would be so much fun, and go on like a trip with him. But sometimes he's like in the deep, deep woods. I mean, he'll sleep in his truck for 3 days trying to get something out. I give him credit. Question: I have an empty T shifter that doesn't go to first and second if I don't press the button. Wow, that's weird. I've never ran into that, Edgar, ever. Are you sure that you don't have the plate on wrong where the shifter bolts down your reverse lockout plate? Are you sure that's in right? Possibly. Jason is a hoarder. He's a good hoarder. I love Jason. I do. We get along so good. He had reached out to me like 4 years ago in an email and said, "Hey, I like your channel." I'm like, crap, I've been watching this guy for a while. I can't believe he emailed me. And ever since then, I consider him a friend. We really get along good. They had classic shows on a cold drive, fun to operate, throttle by hand and shift gears. Oh yeah, that wasn't fun. There's no doubt. My 3-year restoration is almost finished. We'll need to do another interview. Hey, you know what? That's he said we just froze.
It's rolling.
Oh, is it?
But I don't know. I could be behind.
Oh no. And it's funny. I don't know if anybody can hear me now, but he said it's froze. I hope not. Duke, I did want to bring that up to you, but I didn't want to bug you because you definitely have gotten 20 steps further since the last time you did an interview. So we'll definitely get together on that. I would love to do that because it came out beautiful. Is he in Arizona? No, he's Connecticut, although he's still pretty far away. Jim, I don't know if ours is still frozen.
They're all saying it's good.
Oh, you're still good on this end? Okay. Then that tells me if it's freezing for some and not others, that's YouTube.
It has to be YouTube.
If it was me broadcasting here and freezing, and Keith would know more than me, it would be frozen with everybody. The plate's in right. I even contacted MP. They suggested the same. It's weird. Well, that's the first thing is the lockout plate, because that's what the button is needed for to cooperate with that lockout plate. Truthfully, I don't know. That's weird. Don't make any sense. I'm looking at my shifter I have on the wall. It's the same as yours. It just has a pull-up lever. I would take that shifter out and see if that pin's working properly, because Edgar, I've never even heard of that happening that way. And you can also try adjusting it forward and backward to see what it does. But that's a new one. I never heard of that before. Is it just you or is it hot in there? Just order pepperoni pie and he'll ignore us. No frozen here, no frozen, not frozen. And let me see here. It's catching. Okay, different dude then. What's up? Just popped in. Hey, how are you, Robert Lambert? And all good here. Jim said back up. Good here. Biting inside the cheek so she doesn't laugh or giggle while reading. Saying other, especially was a guy here, was bug towed, and he mentioned in order to tow it has to have the engine running or ruin the bearings in the tranny, which are input. I've never towed a bug with the engine running. Let me reread that. Order to tow it has to have the engine running or ruin the bearings. No, I've never. In neutral, steering wheel unlocked, and that's how you tow. I'm weird though. Years ago I used to disconnect the IRS axle and take it out, but that's me just being me. But honestly, no, you don't have the motor running. I've never even heard of something like that. Picture seems clearer. I don't even have makeup on, so I don't know.
You don't look bad for not having any makeup on.
Justin and Ashley, what is up?
Hi, guys.
I miss them. Let me see. I'll try again and see if I'll let you know and send you some pics. Yeah, Edgar, do that. Let's try to get it worked out for you, even if you have to send me a little video clip or something. But it's kind of weird, to be honest with you. But I would try to adjust it first. But you should never need a lockout for first and second. I mean, you could be a real cowboy and acting crazy, but I never heard of that, ever. We're finally getting a break from the heat out this week. I'd finally be able to do a walk around vid on the bug describing what we got done and hope to do. Oh, that's cool, James. Yeah, I mean, out there, yeah, you're still going to be hot for a little while. I think we are 70s this week. It's coming up. So I'm going to work on Evan's car tomorrow and do the disc brake conversion. And then we did some trade-off for some parts versus work. So then I'm going to sand my butt off. I want the car and primer completely and body work done by the following week. And then Heather's going to do some paint work on the channel. The bushing is wore out or gone. It will cause some rough shifting or finding gears. Yeah, I agree, Kentucky. But I never had heard of having to push the trigger in to get into first, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of bugs in here tonight. Yeah, hey, what are you doing?
I'm sick of this.
I questioned that in my head, but didn't say anything. He had a swing axle too. Yeah, I have never heard of having a motor run to tow it. That, Rod, I had never heard of that before, ever. And I've heard some crazy stuff, but not that. Willie question, I put in stock style valve covers, new valves, new gaskets, fiber sealer, they won't stop leaking. I was told to try bolt-ons. I bought a set to try. Any tips? I've never used bolt-ons, Fernando, to be honest with you. Are you using, seeing if you're using cork gaskets, stock style valve covers? You say stock style. Are they the aftermarket ones or are they German ones? And the new bells, were they high quality or are they the, you know, because I always use Permatex aviation sealer. I know I got caca all over it on the side that goes to the valve cover, not on the head. But I always try to use the German bells and German valve covers. That's my stroker motor right now has some cheesy ones on. I didn't do that to it and it's leaking. So going to change out to the old German stuff. Years ago, I knew a guy who used to tow bug air cool bus from the rear and lock the steering wheel. Yeah, I've never locked the steering wheel on doing that, to be honest with you. And from every reading, I should probably do a thing about towing. I never thought about that, but I never locked the steering wheel on them. Tristan, hey, Slade, bought a 73 Super Duper. It was removing my body, and the 4 bolts that are under the car under the firewall, oh, I know where he's talking about, snapped. I'm a newbie this and follow your videos. Any tips? I would get a different car. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. You're going to have to drill and get them out of there. I've always tried to tell people to heat that area a little bit. Those bolts, it's almost like you got to add some coil heat, and then take them out. You're already beyond that, so you're going to be doing some drilling out, my friend. those bolts end up breaking a lot, sadly, in all honesty. Your car's looking good. I'd love to come over and paint it. Duke, you're more than welcome, my friend. I'll feed you pizza. Oh, wait, you cook better than me. You have an actual cart. You know what? It's coming together.
He can bring the pizza with him.
No, he has the hot dog cart. He does like really cool stuff.
Hot dogs.
She's tired of hot dogs because I make a lot of chili dogs.
and pizza.
Oh, pizza is very important for our health. Jeez. I mean, honestly, your paint color, I can't wait till you do another interview because your paint color is amazing. I mean, that car is coming out beautiful. Let me see her. Wrong drone smoke is in the chat, and that's probably why things weren't working. He breaks more stuff than he fixes. Smoke got rowdy. Slade, what program are you using for video editing? Believe it or not, right now, Heather gonna smack me.
I'm so sick of these bugs.
That's because I got that window open. Trying to cool it down in the garage. Right now, sit down, get ready. I'm using Windows Movie. Shut up. What a butt face. I'm using Windows Movie
Why
Maker.
Why do I have to come into these chats?
I'm using Windows Movie Maker. And I've been using it for so long that I'm just used to it. Now, Heather did buy me Vegas Movie Studio.
Now, in all honesty, for what you're doing, DIY videos. Simple
DIY.
That's all you need. You don't need to get fancy. Smancy.
She afraid to spend money.
No, I'm afraid you're going to be kicking the computer off the desk trying to learn something new. Leave him alone. Tell him he's doing a good job and move on.
Well, the Windows Movie Maker is easy for me, and I do simple DIY.
We like simple. We like easy.
But she did actually buy me Vegas Movie Studio, but they quit updating it, so I never even messed with it. And it looked a little confusing.
And sometimes you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
I know.
Leave them be.
Fernando, cork gaskets, and I got 59. That's all I like is the cork ones. I got 59 right now. Oh, wow, 59 degrees. I could go for that. And screw extraction. Yeah. Your buddy found the spittle too bad. We're saving. I mean, restoring care for save, not piling up overgrown yard. Handful of videos, then rotting in the Mother Earth. Yeah, you know what? The splits now. I mean, well, okay, but I'm northeast. But I don't even see any anymore at all. For except my buddy Sean got a cool split. But outside of that, I don't even see them around here no more. It's getting hot.
It's really hot.
Yeah, I know. And I got the fan kicking. It's 80.
It is not 80.
Yes.
No, it is not
Look,
80.
right there. It's 80.
That lies.
No. Put some grease on your gaskets. Check how level straight for. And careful, Slade, she kicks bugs in the face. Heat, arrow coil, heat again. Yeah, the coil works good. I actually, me 1 second. Great seeing you today. I'm in live chat, brother. I forgot to tell my buddy when I was in live chat so he could get on. The coil worked better than I thought it was going to. It's better than PB Blast. It actually smelled good too, as weird as that sounds. I think Michael has been working on the bug too much, replaced the gearbox sills for axle sills, and then thought the engine lost its compression. It was in neutral. Oh, Carol, trust me, this stuff happens. In all honesty, you wouldn't want to know some of the dumb crap I've done. Hot dogs off the freeway. It's been safe so far, Rob. So far, so good. No more hot dog upsettings. Topher. Hey, Slade, I got a stumper for you. Okay. Rebuilding a 33 carb. Put a new needle in it from the kit along with the O-ring. O-ring was too big and the needle was stuck in the carb. Can't get it to screw in. Well, did you try re-screwing it in without the O-ring? Put a new needle in it from the kit, okay, along with the O-ring. O-ring was too big and the needle is stuck in the carb. Can't get it to screw in. Ugh. Oh boy. I never had that happen before. I don't use the aftermarket needles, but that's too late now. Yours is already in there. I'm wondering, do you have enough room to get a pair of needle nose on that screw, like the flat side and the outside of it, and pull on it and unscrew it gently? Like, don't pull on it like wild man, just to unscrew it gently and use the factory one if possible. That's something happened with the threads. Hopefully not. Thank you for the input. I tried following everything you said on the body removal video, but those screws were so rusted they were like a pencil. Oh yeah, no, Tristan, yeah, it happens all the time. It is not just you. I try to get in there from the Napoleon's hat and spray them down and soak them really good. But that happens to probably 90% of the people, in all sincerity. You're going to have to drill those out. But honestly, don't feel bad. You're like the millionth person that has happened to, my friend. Hey, Slade, I have to wave up Michael like that. He's usually tooting. Let me see here. And can't get it screw out. It just stuck. Tips for getting it out. Yeah, I would try the needle nose on there and just pull slightly while you're turning until it catches and screws out. Sounds like the O-ring in it's pretty thick too, in all honesty. I hate the aftermarket O-rings and the needles going in there. They never seem to work very well. 59, but it's probably Celsius. Humidity's a bitch. It is, Schmuck. It is. That's the worst part, is the humidity. It's the mixture screw. Yeah, there's the only way you're going to do it. You're going to have to grab onto it with something and pull towards you gently while unscrewing it. I never had that happen before. Some of the stuff you're running into, a lot of you folks, I swear it's because all these crap parts we're getting now. I really believe that. Hey, have a good night, Rod. And I hope you have a good day tomorrow, brother. I'll talk to you in Messenger.
Sick of these bugs.
Check out Project Farm vid testing on penetrant sprays. Liquid Wrench was as good as Croyle, and PB Blast did terrible. Liquid Wrench is a lot cheaper than Croyle. I never had a lot of luck with Liquid Wrench, to be honest with you. I really have not. Croyle was sent to me by one of our members to try out. PB Blast, I've used it for many years, but what the heck? Deep something, Seafoam, Deep Creeper. I can't remember. Somebody used recently and said it was amazing. 59 Minnesota. Wow, that's nice and cool.
I'd take that.
Yeah, he does have a good channel, Project Farm. He tests so many different things. I've tried needle nose, medical clamps, hot glue, solder. Wow. Only thing I haven't done is welded something to it.
Yikes.
Yeah, watch doing that. I mean, but hey, Baja Bug, how are you? Yeah, I'm Topher. I gotta be honest with you. I'm running out of advice on that one. That you can't heat it. That isn't good. I mean, hot glue, medical clamps. I don't know.
I was going to suggest like the medical, because I have them. They hemostats.
No, he's tried needle nose, medical clamps, hot glue, solder. I don't know. You've tried everything. I got to think about this. Hey, Scott, what is up, brother? That's who was visiting me today. Let me think about that, Topher. You're already 10 steps a day ahead of the game with trying stuff. Good evening, everyone. Hi, Slades. Hey, Wayne, what's up, brother? 70 degrees and Staten. Heather, you need an ice cold espresso soda.
I do.
Wayne's her buddy. Wayne is her buddy.
I do. Is this hot coffee's not cutting it?
So, Cal Reloader, what is up? Whoops. Let me see here. There we go. I bumped the chat and it flew. Crap parts and people have already played with all the bugs are really rusty. Yeah, a lot of people have already played these games and then, the deal. I mean, and where he's talking about, it's not easy to get anything in there to grab it. It had to strip the threads and it's just running in a circle and not coming out. Like when you tighten a bolt too tight and then all of a sudden it keeps spinning. Ugh. And MF, hi guys, thanks for your videos. I'll check your channel whenever I need help with any bug. Thank you, I appreciate that very much. And where are you at, Bluth? And I get good results with PB. Yeah, I've had luck with PB. Truthfully, I've not had any bad results with it. The coil worked really good. I didn't break no bolts off when I did the torsion adjustment, thankfully. I'm going to get adjustable torsion plates, though. Heather and I were talking about that today. I want to tweak it to where that car is perfectly level, or it'll
It's
drive
driving him crazy.
It is. I come down in the yard swearing and aggravated.
But I finally did get my Portland cement back and all my sand.
She bought Portland cement to work with and sand. And I'm like, I need that. I need 200 pounds in the back of the car.
Really? I only waited 2 months to get it.
JB Weld and an old screwdriver. Not a bad idea, Kevin. Yeah, just...
I don't get how that would work.
JB Weld, let it sit overnight and harden up. I mean...
Onto the... What are you talking about?
He's talking about using JB Weld, an old screwdriver, onto the jet, so to speak, the screw.
So JB Weld the screwdriver to the jet.
To try to get it out. It's spinning
inside.
Okay.
I couldn't figure out in my head.
I'm retrieving a pair of 30s and 1 and 3. Any pointers, tips, or tricks? I've done mostly all 34s. I did do a 28 for a dog that's on here, Keith. I'm not sure if he's still in here since we had to reboot and come back in. But I've only done a 28, but I've done a million 34s. Like Deep Creep and Free are all both pretty good too. But I have Coil. Damn, where'd it go again? At Coil My Garage. Some people swear mixing transmission fluid with acetone. Hey, you know what, Justin? I have read that in so many forums about the tranny fluid and the acetone, and that stuff is supposed to be amazing. And I've got enough of that crap around. I should probably try it and put it in a spray bottle. I should actually do a video. There's so many of them out there like that, though. CRC Knocker Loose is great stuff, but nothing beats heating till it's cherry red. I keep MAP gas on hand, Kentucky. I've used that quite a bit. I've heard of the Knocker, but CRC, all their products, I've never had a complaint about them at all. Kevin's RC wins. Would sticking the carb in the freezer help?
Huh, that's not a bad idea.
Mike's trying to get him in trouble. Right now, this guy's wife's like, don't you put that in my freezer. He's right. That possibly could help shrink, in all honesty. Told you it'd stump you. I ordered 2 Brussels 3131s and I rebuilt them. I'm so not using kit needles or O-rings. Yeah, you know what, Topher? I am stumped on that. And in a way, because it sounds like the thread's kind of like did something not very nice. So you're just spinning it in circles and can't get it to pull. I don't like some of these kits. Renke, I think is how you pronounce it. I think it's RENKE or something. Has really nice rebuilt kits. They're 25, 30 bucks a piece. That's what I used last on a 28 pick, I think, is when I rebuilt it. And 90 degrees here, Edgar said in Cali. That's not fun.
Yikes.
95, 75 humidity in Japan. Wow, ooh. Dave. I think my son might be in Japan, actually, in January. And let me see. Where in Japan? And, uh-oh. I just lost where I was at. Oh, Heather, I was hoping you could me figure out a serious problem I'm having. I'm running the bathroom towels and I can't figure out. Hey, that's enough. I haven't taken any towels in a while.
Did he take another towel?
No, I did not. No.
Was that a hint?
No.
That you guys seen him have a new towel?
No, I think the thing froze. I better shut down. Mad Moose.
Hi, Moose.
You on the road? He
stole another towel, I think.
No, I did not. What are you looking around? Hun, get up here where everybody can see you. That's bad. Come here. I went through a Quo website and they have some interesting stuff. You know what? I've not been on their website, in all honesty. Getting a burning rubber smell from my 64 Bug. Definitely not the tires. So I thought it was the belt. Tension is good. Generator placement good. Is it possible a bad bearing smell like burning? No, I never had a bearing smell like rubber burning. That's for sure. I don't know. I mean, can you kind of tell where it's coming from? Kind of. And do you have a fire extinguisher? Just in case. Can a worn rear hub spacer, wow, I'm getting nailed with bugs, cause my dry shaft seals to leak? I did everything else right, cleaned the surfaces, correct torques, and still leaking. The spacer is a sloppy fit. So I take it you have a swing axle. I'm trying to catch up with what you mean. Are you talking about an IRS? Worn rear hub spacer caused dry shaft seals to leak. I did everything else right, clean surfaces, correct torques, and still leaking. The spacer is a sloppy fit. I'll see what he says in a minute here. And tried to freezer, didn't work either. Wow, Topher's been on us hard trying to get that out of there. How are the China carbs doing? Think about purchasing a set of 40s. Kevin, I have some people say they've never had an issue, and then I saw other people saying the throttle shaft started leaking right away. You know, so it's kind of a crapshoot, sadly. I really hate to tell you that. And then if you buy Weber's, like, whew, they're expensive. I got a set of 40 Cadrons that Dino had donated to this project for my 1904. Those are good carburetors, you know, but I imagine you're talking about 40 IDFs. The HPMX, Andy runs a lot out of his shop up in northern PA, and he's never had no comebacks on those. So I hope that's helpful. I still called my car problem, so about an $80 on Amazon. It's been great. Never ran better.
I remember you telling us that, Justin.
Yeah,
That's funny.
He was excited. He's like, I can't believe it worked. Just don't put the carb in a freezer if it's still in the car. Where did he get that baby powder last week? No, I bought that.
He did buy it.
That was a close
one. He
one.
did buy it.
Moose. These guys are killing me.
He did buy it.
Yeah.
I won't get him on that. He did buy that. I was surprised he purchased it.
Well, you didn't have
He
any.
even offered to take some in a little cup and leave me the rest. And I was like, no, I don't use baby powder.
No, I did buy that, but thank you for looking out for me, Moose.
I love it.
I've been having the same problem with toilet bowl cleaner. Jam a bar of soap or white bread into the jet hole, and soap or bread will push the jet out mechanically. And Kev's RC, I bought and installed a China carbon seasoner. Works good. Not as good as Solex. Just make sure you take it apart and give it a good cleaning before using it. And James, I agree with that. James Micro will. All these carburetors now, even my son's Edelbrock on his small block Chevy, he had to take it apart, blow it out, clean everything. They're all like that now. I guess the quality control went down to crapper even with Edelbrock. And James Davis, the only thing I think of is when the oil cooler seals start failing, it could smell like burnt rubber. Yeah, that's a very good idea. I don't know where he smelled. When he said tires, I don't know if it was coming from the front. The mobile belt waiting to drop and hook. The humidity is very high. It feels terrible. Oh, I'll bet. I was wondering if you were already rolling tonight, Moose. Let me see. Butts and knockers. Lots are fresh. Who's starting, but who knows? Swing axle. It's the spacer, the bevel side to squash the O-ring. It's a 72. Okay, now I'm with you. Because I just did like 2 videos on it, I think. If in fact, I don't have them out still. I was looking for the spacers. I imagine you did put the spacer in right and you torqued it. Hopefully the rubber O-ring has a flat side on it and then a beveled side. If you put it the opposite way, if this happened and you put the spacer up against it and torque it, it's going to twist the O-ring. So hopefully the O-ring is in right. Otherwise, you're probably going to have to pull that back apart and check it. Did you put the large O-ring and the gasket? Okay, I'm sure you did. I always use a little bit of the aviation Permatex on the gasket that goes against the plate. And then I put the large O-ring on, and then, of course, the baby O-ring and the chamfered spacer over it. That was a lot to say. Mine has been great once I flushed it out. China Carb 2000. Yeah, as long as you clean them out. That is the main thing. Heather needs to make us some more upholstery interior videos, please. That's odd.
I'm going to be painting for you guys next week.
Yeah, the following week she'll be doing the Rust-Oleum paint. And it's funny you said that, Topher. She got both front door panels done for me. She did the upholstery. Which,
we got to do the carpet, so I'll be doing that.
Yeah, now I do need to do the quarter the backdoor cards. There's no back doors. And that'll need the ashtrays put in it and everything, because I think it looks period correct. So do you want to do them on video for me?
Yeah,
or?
that's fine.
Okay. She'll do that.
I mean, I'll do one and then.
Yeah, do one. That's all. Doing both sides don't matter. That won't be for about 2 weeks. And then she's going to go ahead and do the rear cards for me. So I'll have her film one and then do the diamond tucked upholstery look. And then she'll be putting the carpet in the car for me. It'll come together rather.
Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
That gives me a little break. I just film you. Slade, there seems to be a lot of bus traffic around. Be careful. Bus traffic. I don't know.
Slade, there seems to be a lot of bus traffic around.
Be careful. I don't know what that means. We ain't got too many buses here.
See, I'm the smart one of the bunch. That's why he looks.
Yeah, I looked at her like, what's that mean? I'm not sure.
I'm not with him.
I just got a 68 and I noticed it doesn't have a fuel filter. Is that okay, or should I install one? Yes, you should install one, my friend. Yes. I did 2 different videos on that. I used, give me 1 second here. It's kind of nice being in a garage where I can grab things. I don't use, I don't put one in the engine compartment. I don't care who says it. I don't like them. I use these, and this bolts to the 2 bolts on the transaxle, and it sits above the transmission underneath, and it's a nice safe area. If you look at my playlist, sorry, I'm still here, you'll see I did a couple videos on installing those. It's a fuel filter relocation video on my YouTube channel. I mentioned you guys in my last vid. Wait, now my screen jumped. Give me... Use bathroom towel when pulling my transaxle. Slade to borrow it. They're getting on me everywhere. It's the burning smell only when running, not when driving. Okay, here we go. The rubber smell is definitely coming from the engine compartment. Okay, probably belt, but when I check the belt, it's not shiny or slipping, but the gen pulley feels a little hot. Is your... Yeah, no, wait, that's definitely your belt area then. Either the belt's slipping, you might have it too loose, which is a possibility, or something wonky is happening with your generator for the pulley to be... I mean, a pulley's going to get hot, but not hot where you're like screaming when you touch it. That's kind of odd. I'm getting nailed with bugs. The belt cover's leaking or the push rod tubes. Not when driving, but can smell it when I park after a drive. I would check the tension on that belt, is what I would do. And then I would take the belt off and see if your generator's spinning smoothly, if like the bearings aren't bad, like it's hanging up or anything. Let me see. There we go. CRB companies are making comparison videos with Chinese carbs, and it's really hard to listen to them and try to figure out why you shouldn't buy a cheaper version of theirs. It just seems like somebody is throwing you under the bus more than they need to. I was wondering what he had. So they have certain interior colors, patterns, or textures of trim that is her personal style.
Yeah, certain interior colors.
Yeah, like some people like plaid, or
I like black.
You like red interior.
And I like red interior.
Red interior is expensive. I was going to initially put red interior in this one with the white gloss paint. Wow.
And I like
double.
skulls.
Yeah, she's into the skull stuff.
Bats.
And all that.
Creepy stuff that everybody else hates.
Yeah, they do. I don't know why. I mean, Slade's filter recommendation, best way to go. Thank you, Otto. I don't know everything, right? I mean, it's just something that I prefer. That's why I did 2 videos on them. I didn't use any RTV or anything. It's assembled as you said. I'm pretty sure the O-ring was just around the new one. Are there any brands or seals you kits you recommend? You know what? I hate to admit this, but the kit that I bought was just a junk one, a Chinese one, because they were all pretty much the same when it came to that. But if you want, you can use double gaskets. I see it came with them, but I believe that's from the earlier model, or the bus. They're for the bus. But buy the best kit you can. You can check Wolfsburg West, and get a nice kit from them, though. That is going to be my next project just because of my safety and peace of mind. Oh, absolutely, Alita. That's why I did that video on VW fires, because there's too many of them going on, and there don't need to be. So we did a video on that a while back. See, so kids are right. Where are we at here? There we go. Slade gives bugs to be white with yellow, black, and gray primers, cement bags for interiors.
That's about it.
I did have a generator fail once. It did smell like burning. Yeah, if the bearings and stuff are going, that could be the issue. If I was him, I would take the belt off and start spinning that or polarize it and see what it does. Slade, where can I get that inline gas filter bracket? Will it fit on a 72? Yes, it will, Wayne. I got that off of the Samba classifieds. When you go to my video on the channel, there's 2 different videos I did. And when you click on the video, if you go down in the description, I did put a link to the guy where you can go ahead and see the ad on the Samba. And they are nice. They really, really are. Thank you, sir. I will check that video out. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I used red trunk carpet, slab pepper floor carpet. What the heck was that?
Oh.
What is that? Wait, I got a bug about.
Wait a minute.
Oh, how they're going to get it. Red seats, panels, sometime. What's
I
wrong?
don't know what it is. It's huge.
It's not huge. Come on.
Dude, what is that?
It's a locust.
Oh, it's a locust.
Yeah, go.
That thing was gross. Good thing that didn't fly at us. We'd have been dead.
We're fine. Everybody survived it. We're okay
Holy
now.
crap.
Everybody
ain't coming up here no more. You got some weird looking crap up here. Just saying.
Schmuck thought it was funny. Karate kick it. Keith, did you see that short I did with her? And I put the Kung Fu fighting song in it. Check my shorts. That didn't sound right. I did that like a week ago. I swapped in a 1600 from my previous Osu, so a different setup. Okay. Let me back up here a minute. Replace the pulley. Yeah, I would pull that belt off first, and I would check to see what that's spinning like. There is no doubt. With much respect as possible, Heather, give me Elvira Mistus of Dark Vibes. Look up Thunderbird. That's what I imagine you cruising style. Yeah, she wanted me to buy her an old hearse and fix it up, but I'm not doing that. And I can't even believe what they charge for the 50s ones. The hearse from the 1950s are crazy expensive. Bugs, are we talking bugs?
Bugs, real bugs, like the live kind.
Yeah, Keith did say that. I made that short up and Heather seen it, and she's like, "What the heck, really?"
I can't turn my back on you for a second.
I had to have fun.
You try and live in with him.
Thank you for your advice. It's always nice to find communities like yourself helping the community. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Like I said, I don't know everything, but I try to teach what I think I know. That was a way of putting it, huh? No, we are not going to check your shorts.
You don't want to.
Mike's not a real member. That's it. Cut him out. He's out of the. He don't even know the secret handshake yet. Kick the locust in the face. The Thunderbird is so cool. We thought it was Bigfoot. It was kind of loud. I see why she jumped. And she's the same one that picks up snakes at the junkyard.
Snakes are different than bugs.
Well, we did that salvage yard video because I had to go get a Z-bar or something.
And snakes eat bugs.
Yeah, and there was a big snake inside the one Beetle, and she's like, "Oh, just get out of my way. It's fine," and reached in. I'm like, "Oh my God."
There's a big snake that lives in the backyard. Him and I coexist.
He's pretty big. That ain't
He's been eating
funny.
all the crap.
He's eating just like very large animals.
It's okay.
Appreciate the tips, y'all.
Ooh.
Locust or cicada? I don't know. I'm not good with that. Is it locust?
I don't stick around long enough to find out.
I had to grab the picture, but I don't know.
No, I think it was a locust.
The movie is goofy but entertaining in a way. And JS said, "I'm having issues with reverse popping out of gear. I have to hold it in, sound like grinding when I do, or replace the shifter bushings, blah, blah, blah." And JS, I don't want to tell you this. I really hate giving bad news, but it sounds like your reverse gear is tired. What happens is, trying to see if I had a gear here. to refer to. Your gears have a bunch of little points like a sprocket, a gear cog all the way around. And what happens, and they're notorious in the Beetles, is the reverse gear, the teeth start rounding, and that's what happens, is that situation. And they start popping out of gear. You're fighting with it, holding it back in gear like I used to do. And it's grinding. And yeah, that's you replaced your shifter, your bushings, and your coupler. Long as everything is adjusted properly, then your reverse gear is probably taking a poop on you. It probably rounded out the teeth on it. There's Toro was lacing, cheetah, print skulls, fangs, chrome, and white walls. I like white walls.
Yeah, well, I tried to buy a cheetah shirt, and he told me don't be one of those older women.
I didn't say that.
You kind of said it.
Oh, in a way.
In a way, you said it. Like you didn't want me to be one of them weird older women.
You're not weird.
It was a really cute shirt. It would have matched my purse.
Oh my God. Oh,
just saying.
Wait, it could be Jiminy. Jiminy Cricket.
Jiminy's going to be dead.
Beat way to loosen up the axle nut. I already broke a breaker bar. Wow. Yeah, the only thing that I like using SoCal, and I could show you it if you want me to, is I use the torque multiplier, because that axle nut could be on her for 50 years and you're taking it off with hardly any leverage. You're using a 3/8 ratchet and literally taking off an axle nut that's frozen. I swear by them. And then when you go to torque it, you don't need to go to 253 foot-pound like on your flywheel. You're going to 28 foot-pound with this tool, and it compensates for it, and it sends it to 253 foot-pound. I don't know if it made any sense. Torque multiplier. Punch that in on Google. VW Beetle torque multiplier tool. It'll be the best $100 you ever spent in your life. It's for doing the flywheels. It's doing the real axle nuts. You'll love it. Let me see. Counting Cars did a rebuilt on it also. Wow, I forgot about that TV show. That's been a while. Punch the Hocus Pocus Locust Killer. I think locusts are big grasshoppers, but cicada have big eyes and wings. They come in pretty colors. Okay, it was a cicada because it was like a neon green color with big wings, and it was pretty angry. You're awesome, thanks. Need transmission the way you go for reverse issue. Yeah, I mean, try to adjust it just a little bit more, but usually when that's happening and you're holding it and it's grinding and pushing back up, it's the reverse gear. My buddy Brian does transmissions. Awesome guy. And yeah, it's because
there's some big bugs flying around.
Well, if it was cooler out, I'd just close all the windows. And
if you had a fan blowing at us, they wouldn't even come near us because they don't want to get in the wind.
Yeah, thank you.
Just saying.
But JS, that's probably your reverse gear. It probably, and it's normal in a lot of these. But thankfully, with these transmissions, they're not $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. You pick a rebuild up for like anywhere from $800 to $1,200. Super duper cougar or leopard. Yeah, torque multiplier is worth every penny. MF, you are so right about that. They are the best. Locust is a big grasshopper. It looked like an angry one. I think it was down for the go.
Was mad.
I bought a Harbor Freight earthquake impact, made a video. You know what? I didn't try the earthquakes yet. And, well, my Milwaukee's been doing pretty good so far. Although I probably shouldn't have said that because now I know what happens. Slades Shorts like with old hot rod racing, maybe 2 Lane Browns kids. Hey, brother, I did my fuel injection treatment today. I'll let you know how it works out. Yeah, let me know, Scott. And you might have to do it a few times. You know what I mean? And if not, we can move over to the other one that I told you about. It's a little more pricey, but works very well. We agree. Torque multiplier, so easy to use. Yeah, they are nice. They really are. Big heads that make a lot of noise. Yeah, this was making a lot of noise. That's apparently what it was. The cheetah boots out and the cowboy hat.
He has a. Oh no, you don't have that picture up.
What?
Of the. Oh yeah, you do.
I do. Is it back there?
Yeah, of me with a cowboy hat.
I thought that was cool. I don't know if it can take it down. I love that photo. I just don't. I can't see it.
It's back behind there.
Oh, One big bug behind you. Yep, that big bug needs to leave me alone.
That big bug needs done.
I can quit filming and get it done in 2 weeks. It slows everything down. When tightening up the hub nut, don't loosen it to align for the pin. Tighten it until it's aligned for the pin. Yeah, I agree. I love my Hercules Impact. Evan, I was wondering where you went. I have my Milwaukee, but I have an electric Impact from Harbor Freight, and it actually works really, really nice. My axle nut broke 2 breaker bars. Oh, I believe it. Oh, yeah. Auto is bug nerd, get it. Earthquake broke it loose, and I stuck my sombrero in the taxi today. I remember you wearing that when you pulled up in the taxi. Or no, was it? No, it was the Mexi. It was the Mexi, because I think it's in my video. Yeah, the earthquakes, I heard they do work really good, Smoke. I never tried one yet. Dizzy. Yesterday I went to Prescott Valley, and it was 125 miles in my Super. Well, how does the trip? I mean, 125 miles, that's a pretty nice trip in all sincerity. I kept checking back, and it didn't show you were live till now. Yeah, Evan, I had an issue, and I don't know what it was, because now it's perfectly fine, but it kept freezing up. So, and I have that router up here, so I don't know why that happened. I left my wallet El Segundo. That's not good if you lost their wallet.
Yikes.
Yep, I have a few. And Slade, Michael said he has a Congress fan in the garage, but it only blows a lot of hot air. I have an industrial fan in here, and it's almost like having air conditioning on, but it's so loud. I can't even film with it on because it's ridiculously loud, but it does work good. So, I mean, Reverse Gears Toast just went through the same thing. Body used, there we go, body used trans for 200, took a chance, and it worked out. And JS said, I'm trying to see the shirt fully. What does it say? Oh, that's on my store. Built, not bought. Slades VW Beetle. It's in our store. I don't know how to put the thing in for the store. Yeah, go ahead and put it up. It's on my website, the T-shirts and that. It helps, it helps support the channel. There's actually, I don't know, like 3 or 4 shirts, different ones in there now. Members logo shirt, and then the Built Not Bought. I really like that one a lot. Yeah, $200 sometimes, and we get lucky. We'll grab them transmissions, and boom, they're perfect. It's like playing Russian roulette, sadly, when it comes to some of them. But it is worth a try if you can get one cheap. Internet is back on. My question is, how do I shorten or something with the shifting cable on my 71 trike? Or do you know anyone who makes a shift cable for the 68 fastback automatic? Mike, I don't know. I've never messed with the trikes. That I am not sure of, my friend. That's a little bit off from what I do, because that's a totally different animal for me. Unless somebody else in here picks up on that. Heather, there were 2 moths in your hair bun, and it looked like they were. Well, yikes.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
It's currently 300 UK night shifts and hard to recover from. Oh, man. That isn't fun, MF. That is not fun at all. I used to hate night shift when I did it. And then all the creeps came in that I had to deal with. That was always interesting. Signing off for tonight, everyone. Be safe. Thank you, Scott. And thank you for stopping and seeing me today. I appreciate it, brother. Let me know how the car works out now. And, wow, didn't know you were back. Yep, we came right back on like 5 minutes later. I just had to re-sign in again. I don't know why it did that for, to tell you the truth. I killed all the commercials out, so I'm wondering if the commercials were making it do that, freeze up. I'm just guessing. I'm not sure. Let me see. You need to trademark that slogan. I see others starting to use it now. Keith, that doesn't surprise me. I probably should trademark and copyright a lot of stuff, because I'm starting to notice a lot of people using my stuff now. There's a shocker, isn't it? It is what it is. I mean, it's sad. I don't enjoy people doing that. My biggest problem is locating the 15-foot throttle cable on the handlebars. Yeah, that would be a tough one, in all sincerity. My buddy had a trike, but that was years ago, and I haven't talked to him, but he built one from scratch, literally, in a machine shop. But I don't know. I don't even know what to tell you. You'd have to probably maybe go to a motorcycle shop and get a certain length of cable that you would need, I would think. Evening all, been a hot minute. Internet, how you doing, buddy? Have a good, safe week. Heather and Slade, thanks for all you do. Thank you, Carol. I hope you and Mike have a
good night.
really, really great week. I really do. And I can't wait to see the videos of you driving that Bug Chaos. That will be some good, fun videos to make. Oh, yeah. Kentucky, I'm looking forward to that. I really am. And like I said, I had a few people saying, what's taking so long in the car? But when you're filming, it slows everything down 80%. And it's fine, though. You know, it's worth it because if I can get enough DIY videos in the index, then I can go ahead and do some other stuff, and then videos will always be there. There's some pretty cool stuff coming up when Chaos is done. The channel's going to take a swing around change, but I think everybody will find it interesting. It was nice up there since it was around 89. Nice club, taking the back roads. I was going around the corner when heading down the mountain. But that's nice when you can get out and enjoy yourself, Dizzy, especially in these old cars. They just make you feel different. They really do. Oh, Heather just put up the store where the T-shirts and stickers are. I appreciate that type of support. And there we go. Okay, style compromise, gloss black car, chrome bumpers, Aussie trim mirrors, and door handles.
Ooh.
I like black cars, but man, you've got to have some good body work when you do that. Good night, all. Have a great week. Be well. May bugs be with you. Good night, Wayne. And I got behind on the member section, but I didn't forget your car, brother. But I hope you have a great, great week, my friend.
You're welcome, Alita.
And I post the website. And thank you, Alita. Well, I'm back in a valley. It was 109 during the whole ride, and it was going around 75 mile tolerance, which was around 220 the whole ride. 1040 is my oil. Well, your temps didn't spin out of control then, in all honesty. I've always ran a straight 30 in the summer, but anytime I bring up oil, everybody gets freaked out. It's because you're the best. They're just trying to be as cool as you. Thanks, Alita. I'm definitely not the best, honey, but I have noticed lately people copying. And
I hate that.
I just think that when you're trying to do stuff in the garage, you have to have creativity, so to speak, on what you're going to do. Three days in advance, I'm already planning for the video.
You already know you're a loser if you have to copy off of somebody else.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Plain and simple.
Try to copy your logo.
When you got to ride on somebody else,
yeah,
you're a loser. So you might as well just quit.
Yeah, it's just ignorance is what it is.
I hate that.
Chrome window trim, hot rod semi-gloss black on 57 Chevy side inserts, Aussie black wheel center, chrome trim rings, the white walls. I like white walls. I really do. I think they me back and wanted to do white walls on the white one here that I'm doing with red rims, but then I switched to the raised white letters, which I thought gave it that kind of cool look from the 70s. Excuse me. Yeah, I tried. Nobody wants to deal with the 71 BW Trikes, the automatic transmission on it. Yeah, people get freaked out because they don't understand them as what it is. But I think the automatics are cool on those, in all honesty. Can't wait to get my stickers so I can put it on my Bug. Is that whose we shipped the night before?
I don't know.
Yours might have been the one we shipped 2 nights ago. I think so, because I sent it out at night.
When did you order it?
Oh, there's Marcy.
Hi, Marcy.
Can't wait for this video this week. Thank you, honey. I'm glad that made me smile. Now I can't quit smiling. I'm so glad she stopped in.
Thank you.
Had the pleasure of meeting Marcy, and that is Buster's Travel, Dave, and that is his gal Marcy, and they came to our house and had brunch with us. What beautiful people.
Yeah, beautiful.
That was an awesome day.
It was.
A lot of club members here, and Bob and Vicky, and Darren and Kendall, and Kevin and April. VW Trends magazine came, so it was a lot of fun. Have a great night, everyone. Checking out Fun Times as always. Thanks, James. Have a really great week, my friend. Please be safe. And got to meet Dan, VW Trends. Oh, I just brought him up. There were folks that was there right after he had met with you. What a nice guy. First issue arrived a week ago. So I had noticed you in the sponsors. Yeah, he actually has me in the back of his magazine every issue with, you know, I forget what the ad looks like, which is really cool. And that's why I like bringing him up in every video, because I just think that's the right thing to do. Dan spent about 8 hours with us that day at the house in the garage hanging out with me. And then we made some food, had dinner with him in the kitchen, hanging out, and truly a very nice guy. He really, really is. The new roll-on filler primer stuff is really fat as it dries, helps black paint jobs, but you got to put the work in for the black. The more, the better. Yeah, you know what? Number one, I seen Eastwood video the other day on YouTube with that roll-on primer. I always wanted to try one of them roll-on Rust-Oleum jobs with the foam pad, but it seems way too tedious, though. Like, ugh. That is so true. Not ignorance. It is plagiarism. And it is, Alita. I try to ignore a lot of it. I've dealt with a lot of aggravation that probably some people would have stopped, but all the threats and the ignorance and bull crap and the tough
you
guy
wouldn't even
crap.
believe it.
Yeah.
That's why my tolerance is low.
Yeah, I don't really care. I don't. There's been, and I know who a few of them are that were doing it were other YouTubers, and it's like, okay, now you're going to make me even work harder on here to be a wise guy, because the threats and the bull crap that don't work with me, you know. But I try to keep a smile on my face and keep moving forward. But I agree with you, my friend. It's ignorance is what it is. What is your opinion on air ride suspension? I like the idea of it. My priority is reliability and usability. I don't know if Nate's on here right now, because he's really Nate with the air suspension. The only thing I ever had it on was a Mercedes that I had, and that was factory. So, but I don't go with air ride. I try to keep stuff adjustable for less problems, like adjusting the torsion arms, like the last two videos. And then, of course, my front beam is fully adjustable. I try to stay with manual adjustment. That way there's never an issue. Like a lot of people are trying to upgrade and do this or that to these cars, and I can appreciate that. However, if we stay a little bit mechanical, we'll eliminate problems down the road. I hope that made sense. And wrong drone. If you get two white balls and two raised white letters, as long as you put matching tires on the same side, they can have the best of both worlds. You're right. I never thought of that. That was good. I liked that. Paint one car black on one side, white on the other. Do we make a decision on bumperettes or overriders? Towel racks on the bumpers? No, we haven't. On Chaos here, I wanted to do Nerf bars or T-bars, and she got upset. She's like, put bumpers on. So we'll see. Like when Uncle took his Corvette to the body shop, I told him he had rust. Rust on a vet? That would cost more. He laughed and said it was fiberglass. And
oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what?
I even know they're fiberglass.
I thought maybe you meant to frame it first or something. So Cal is heading out to work. I hope you have a great night, and thank you for stopping in again. I recognized you from last week. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Have a good night. I built my Volkswagen Trike, but it has a 4-speed with a clutch pedal and a gas pedal. Yeah, my buddy's had a stick. I don't remember the setup, but he built his. He was a machinist, so we know that he was goofing off at work a lot because he built the whole frame and everything in the machine shop. So kind of like pretty crazy. Just bought the shirt. Thanks for all your support every time I have a question. Have a great night. And thank you for the support by purchasing a t-shirt. I really appreciate that, JS. I really do. And we'll see you next Sunday if you stop in. I appreciate that. Half Cal look. Yeah, we did Cal look on one side and then not on the other. One piece window on one side, bent wing on the other. He's got us trying out new stuff now. Amazon sells a decal with the outline of a box wrench with words built not bought inside. Yeah, I mean, built not bought, you know, I did not originate that slang, that saying, but I had seen somebody put something up on Facebook recently, and it was very similar to my whole setup and my members decal thing, and then it vanished. So I think somebody was going to test the waters with my members logo. So I think I'm going to check into copyright trademark because some of that after a while is very frustrating because Heather.
It took me painstakingly weeks
to get
to create that logo.
Yeah, the members logo.
That is no joke.
I don't have it in here right now, but that one took Heather a while, and somebody was trying to copy it and change the wording, which is completely disgusting. Anybody
That's why I get mad.
Else can see the crown with the number 1, 2, and 3 above. What is that for? The crown with the number 1, 2, and 3 above it. I don't know what. Is he looking at?
The fan thingy. It's just who's commenting the most gets like 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the logos and stuff. I'm like, wait. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's something about people commenting, and then the top fans, it gives them a little crown, and then you get Disney Vacation or something, but I don't know. Big day tomorrow. Found a splitty bus in a local barn. Ooh. Been working with the owner to let me get a better look at it, make him an offer. Amazing guy, and hope we can get it worked out. Oh, man, Internet. I hope that absolutely works out. Keep us fine-tuned on that, brother. Wow, that would be exciting. Do one piece at a time, bug. I actually like the vent wings. It's like having AC, I guess, because, we grew up with that stuff, content thieves. Oh, yeah. Trust me, I had noticed a few things that I have filmed and done, and a week later somebody's doing it. And I'm like, really? Couldn't you be creative?
Like, do it your own style.
Yeah. I'm trying to build an index for people, which I'll do on the website soon, and it'll still remain free. But people do that a lot, sadly, on all over the internet. Silly XP, this Kini. I hear that bug again. Did you hear it? I heard it buzzing around. He's got.
Well, we don't buzz over here.
Smoke's got the crowns flying up. How about Six Flags instead? Must be something new. Yeah, I think that just started like
YouTube needs
2-3 weeks ago.
To quit trying to get like cute, because they can't even have what they have going on work. Like, I don't get it.
Oh, there's Darren. Darren, how are you, brother? I sent a text earlier. I don't know if you saw it yet, but I was checking in because I had a really busy day, but I didn't forget you. I hope you and Kendall are doing very well, brother. We've had you on our mind.
You guys are in our thoughts and prayers.
Brian, how are you? Yins. Uh-oh. He's a yinzer. Next week on Sunday, about to go to Tucson, and my super 122 miles should be easy since it got a flat land. Oh, yeah. Nice when you have the flat land. Makes things a lot easier on Beetles. I need a bus since I have 4 kids. Might need a school bus. Yeah, the buses are really expensive now.
We have 4 kids.
Yeah, we had 4.
We used to shove them. We shoved them in the Beetle.
Yeah, we did. We went to a couple shows in our Super Beetle years ago, and they squeezed in there. But they wanted to, because I said, we'll just take our regular car. And they're like, no. That was fun.
They love it.
It was. He's waiting, 2 windows open at 40 miles per hour. Oh, yeah, the vent wings, they should have stuck with them. But I guess cutting cost and everything they did, No, there's some crickets. I hear them, but I heard that cicada again. I really did. I heard that little weird chirping noise. Well, Mama is home, and I have to go, guys. Getting dragged out of the shop. Good night. Have a good night, Mike, and have a great week. Thank you so much. Just got it. Very long day. Darren, I can imagine, and I hope Kendall's doing okay. I really do. That's a very, very difficult and extremely rough time that I can relate to. A sunroof on a bug helps out on those hot days. Yeah, they always say that you don't see that many Beetles with the sunroofs. It seems like every Beetle I get has a sunroof. Yeah. Just so I got to jerk around with new cables and play games, But with pop-out windows, vent wings, and sunroofs, air flows right through. Let me see. Dog vent windows, when I open them, just leave it alone and proclaim AC activated. All right, sleepy time for me. Thanks for hosting, you too. Good night, Ray. Good night, Schmoke. Have a great week, brother. I'll see you next weekend. And if they say, well, there we go. Square bumpers, cut it in half on top of the indentation, rubber strip, and tuck the bottom of the bumpers in the shop. Well, boom, unique blade style bumper for her. I've always liked the split bumpers, although I know they won't look right on a Beetle. I did that to my Vega years ago. My buddy did it to his Camaro. What's the like count? Everyone hit the like button.
Yes, please hit the like button.
Yeah, that helps with the algorithm. It really, really does. Kendall just walked in the room, said hello. Tell her we said hello. Give her a big kiss for us, Darren.
Yes, please do.
I do really feel bad for her more than what it appears. Thanks for all the help. 68, I just got to be on the road next Saturday. I bought the German Master for your advice. Outstanding, Brian. Make sure to keep us updated when you go for a ride. It's when it comes to braking systems, yeah, you don't want to play around, brother. That's but you know the deal with that. I mean, I do mine a certain way when I bleed off. I actually got to bleed the braking system off the following week, so I'll need Heather to do the pedal. But I don't use pressure bleeders or nothing. Some people do. I do it the old-fashioned way. And I'll bring this up real quick, and then I'll drop it. I had somebody say something really nasty in my comments recently. Made me laugh, though. And they're saying, well, everything you do is low budget when you're using tools and stuff. Well, no, that's not what I'm doing. I have some nice tools around. I have some good equipment that Heather has spent money on. But not everybody has this stuff in our garage. And the guy that left a comment, if you're watching, you suck. But I actually try to use the tools that most people have in their garage that doesn't have, super duper impact, or I can't even think right now offhand, but I do stuff in a certain way. So a guy working in his driveway, or he may not have a compressor, I try to do things that way. So it's easy for people to go, okay, I can do this because Slade didn't need to have such and such tool. So that's why I do what I do, Let me see, internet cover, yes, more tilt in the wind and the fan speed. I love the sound of cicadas. We don't have them here in the UK. Our most dangerous animal, probably badgers and squirrels. No mountain lions or bears.
Oh, that's no fun.
There was actually 2 bear near our house.
Yeah.
A week ago?
About a week ago.
Yeah, something like that. She gets all excited. She's like, let's go find them. Like, until they
I just want to look.
I know you with looking. And then the next thing you know, you're trying to, come here, puppy. We're all getting attacked somewhere.
I'm still trying to get a baby raccoon.
No, you're not doing that. No. I love you to death, but no.
Somebody had 3 rabbits, lock-beard rabbits. And it was somebody I knew. And they were trying to find a home for them.
She's trying to make it sound sad.
No, I'm not trying to make it sound sad. They were adorable. Beatrix would have been in her glory.
You already have a bunny.
No, wait. One bunny. She needs a friend. She would add 3 friends.
She plays with the cat.
Now, wait. See? She plays with the cat. All right, so hear me out, guys. I said, oh, darn, they're already gone, but that's good. They got a new home. He says, well, you weren't getting them anyways.
That's not what I meant.
I was like, excuse me, boss hog.
I meant it wasn't.
Who do you think you
wasn't a good idea. Hey, there's been.
This is not the 50s.
There's been people mutilated by rabbits. You got to watch. All right, I made that up, but still, let's catch up on the chat here. Oh, let me see.
If I want a rabbit, I'll get a rabbit.
I guess I was picky. 67% of it had to be orange and had to have sunroof. I'm glad I'm in Texas. No rust. I wished I didn't have to deal with rust. Ugh. I get so tired of that crap. When I get on the road for its maiden voyage, it will be the first time that I drove a bug in my life. Oh, wow. Now that is cool. Oh, you're going to be swearing? I'm just kidding. You'll have a great time. You really, really will. That's exciting to know that, in all sincerity. Let me see here. Rabbit stew.
No, they are lop rabbits.
And Coach said, is it hard to switch from a generator to an alternator? No, it's not. I actually did a video on the channel, of course, with the wiring made easy. I showed how to rewire for the alternator easy. Too many people are running all kind of new wires through the firewall. If you watch my video, you're going to be like, crap, is that all you do? And then, of course, you got to split out your stand, pull everything off, and change over. But no, it's really, really not that bad. And Bob said, you're not winning, Heather. Oh, he said that to me.
I was going to say, excuse me, Bob. I got Vicky on the other end. She will get you.
Get her the raccoon. Thanks, Edgar.
I'll take that. Would be a good. Yeah, we could do that.
We have a Rottweiler, we have a ragdoll cat, and a lop-eared bunny. I think we're fine. And we have a cicada in the garage, so we're good. I mean,
but Beatrix is very lonely.
Beatrix eats more expensive, better food than I do.
What does that have to do with her being lonely?
Because that's ridiculous. We buy high quality food for our pets because that's our babies, but holy crap, the dog food's been $65 for 34 pounds.
Excuse me.
Like,
Shut up.
jeez, this is abuse.
No, this is abuse. Well, I can't.
Have you ever used or heard of using coffee grounds and hydrangea bushes?
I've done that, but I've never noticed anything from it.
Well,
Like-
you said the marigolds that you planted, now the rabbits are eating them. They're usually don't
Yeah.
want to be near them.
But yeah, no, I've tried that, but I've never noticed anything. So
You
I
oughta-
don't know what I'm looking for, though.
You ought to do that on your channel, in all
What?
honesty.
But I don't notice anything from them.
Got to be something to it, though. I mean, in all seriousness. Okay, let me catch up here. And a happy wife is a happy life. Mike?
Thank you, Mike.
You are right, sir. He's laughing.
No, but he's right.
Aftermarket vent system that connected to small vent grills and a fender and came in the cab by PVC tubing under the dash. Oh, that was creative, Keith. I mean, any way we can get air into these really helps a lot. You guys have a good night. I'm falling asleep. My medicine's kicking. I don't want to be rude. I'll leave you guys hanging. Good night,
Good
Alita.
night, Alita.
I hope you have a nice week, sweetheart. I really do. Thank you for being here. And those big beady eyes reminds me of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yes. Zachary, good evening, my friend. How are you? Now I can bring something up that Zach's in here. I didn't know if he'd make it in tonight. Zach probably heard me complaining and crying like a child, and I wanted to upgrade to a better camera. Right now I'm using my iPhone 15 Pro, which isn't horrible. I mean, you've seen the videos, that they're nice. But the Samsung Ultra series, the cameras are amazing. Zachary here reached out to me. I think he's going to come visit us at the next year's brunch, and I hope he does, him and his beautiful wife and baby. He's sending me a Samsung S23 Ultra because he no longer has use for it. He probably has a new phone. And Zachary, thank you very much. That is a heck of a donation.
Really sweet. Thank you.
I cannot wait to use that camera. I am so excited about it. I can't thank you enough. I'm really excited about it. But I did want to announce that. I thought that was a heck of a thing for that young man to offer. He's a young man with an old soul. I remember telling his mom that in a message one time. Rabbit stew sounds really good.
I ain't gonna lie, I grew up on rabbit stew.
Yeah, you did.
It was really good.
In the UK, bears were probably turned into hats for the royal guards.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I've seen videos with coffee on hydrangeas will make them blue. The coffee makes the soil acidic, thus changes the color.
Could you please come out and tell my hydrangeas that?
Wow, that's
'Cause
interesting.
It didn't. Wait. Yeah,
Right.
my one's blue, but the other one's pink.
I don't remember, to tell you the truth.
But now I'm trying to remember because I put. Never mind. Oh, okay.
I never even knew that, in
Yeah.
all honesty. He's talking to internet about vents in a dash panel. Yeah, instead of under the dash. Exactly. It wouldn't happen, really. Hydrangeas come for the color soil, acidity, pH, either pink or blue, depending on which color you want them.
Okay, now it's all coming back to me why I was doing that. I haven't done it in a while, so
Yeah,
I
I'm
forgot
lost.
why I was doing
I'm
it
not
before.
good with stuff like that. I mean, office fiber is such a good fall rib sticking dinner, and run away, run away, run away. Of course, I'm happy to give it to someone who will make good use of it, let alone good friends such as yourself. Thank you, Zachary.
Thank you,
I
Zachary.
appreciate that. You know what's nice about them? I was watching them on YouTube. Is what do you do?
I don't like that door being open
Why?
because I feel like someone's gonna walk in on us. We'll be like something happened on live TV.
You're all right. It's okay. You'll be fine. Shit, paranoid.
I am.
I watched some videos.
That's what's wrong with me is I watch too many.
Because you do
videos.
watch scary stuff and then you go to bed at night and then stupid stuff.
Well, yeah, I've
happens in your
seen
brain.
crazy stuff happen.
We'll be fine, trust me. Anyhow, I watched some videos, Zach, and I'm actually looking forward to it because I can also do, and I forget what it's called, but like my face, my big head will be up in one corner of the screen while I'm showing what I'm doing so I can talk. I don't know what that's called, but I am so excited, Zach. I really am. And I hope you do make it down next year to our get together. I'm going to have a big brunch at the house, and your family is very welcome to be here. I think you'll have a lot of fun. If you were here at the brunch this year, you would have been so happy. Everybody is so friendly, so laid back. It was such a nice time. I can't wait till the next round. But thank you again, Zachary. I didn't even bring it up until I knew you were going to be on here because that is such a thoughtful thing to do. I never killed random facts 728
you reminded me of something that was good.
Maybe a raccoon.
Oh.
We did that at the same time. We were synced together when we did that. Slade Heather gets spotted.
You know what? That would be my luck.
Not worry, we're watching out for you. Raccoons are just trash pandas.
They truly are.
Boy, you ever hear them fight though?
Oh, they get nasty.
We can hear them at night fighting once in a while over the garbage or something, and wow, I would never want to get in between those. Bring the rot to the shop. Nobody gonna bother y'all out there. Yeah, my neighbors don't mess around because of Lily. I mean,
the only thing is deer go through here at night, and she would have fun.
That would be a situation. I brought her up to a live chat up here a couple weeks ago, and I put a blanket down for her, and that's what she did. She laid on a blanket, and she'll usually face the door, even in the living room or wherever sitting. She'll face the door a lot. But she's actually a sweetheart. Lily's a good pup. Well, she's 6 already. Ugh, that went quick. But if I give her certain keywords, then she changes her demeanor completely and starts guarding. She's like been the best dog. She really, really has. I just get worried because she's 6 years old. So hopefully she lives a very long life. Had coons in my attic. Vile creatures. Ugh.
I think they're adorable.
Yeah, but not in the attic.
Yeah, but if you're nice to them, maybe they'll be nice back to you.
I don't think they would know. Send an email, Slade. New black bears come through the yard earlier this morning. Oh, I'll check that out when I get off of here. There was 2 bears here in town, though. Just it was close though. I forget.
Yeah, right
where
down
you
the road.
seen that. When did you start fixing old VWs? I like to work in them and the cars in general from home, but I'm not confident enough to start working on other people's cars. To tell you the truth, when I was 15 years old in 1979, because I knew I got my license in 1980, that's when I drug one out of somebody's yard that had no floors in it. It was pretty bad. It was a 68. Got it for $25 with the title. And that was when I first started, the body off and the new floor pans and all that. And I just found the car so unique that I fell in love. I really, really did. And I've had quite a few throughout my life and worked on other people's. But raising 4 kids, though, I did take a little break here and there because kids are important. They need that attention. But now that they're older, moved out, it's just me and Heather. And well, I've had a couple over the last 10 years too, though, in all honesty, but I've been on them for a while. People do make a big deal out of them and say they're cranky. You got to mess with them constantly. But when I get them on the road,
I've never had an issue.
I've never had an issue. I drive 3 states away with one and nothing. And Evan, I don't know if he's still on our Rediscoveries. I redid the motor in his VW thing and he'll drive it 3 hours from home. So, I mean, I don't really think they're that maniacal. Watch, I say that now. This one will act up, but
it is. Its name's Chaos.
Yeah, so. I know you named it. Raccoons are one of the meanest animals in the hills, at least Appalachian Mountains. Ones are not sure about the city ones.
City ones aren't so bad because I think they're used to people.
Yeah.
Even the suburbs, they're just used to people, so they kind of will look at you and just go about their business.
I think you are right. Because I have noticed that when we were in Murraysville, where it's a little rural, they were a little nasty. But we're in the suburbs here, and they just keep tearing down all the woods. They're building houses so fast.
They're technically, the deer even just kind of look at you around here like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, you can almost walk past one.
Yeah.
It's all the farmland, they're buying it up near us. We're kind of tucked back in where we live, so it's a little bit more quieter back here. We're kind of rural suburb, so to speak, I guess. I don't know. But now the raccoons, the deer, they just kind of walk by and look at you. It's actually sad. They've lost. Our home was built in 1958, so I don't have one of them brand new houses. I mean, our home's pretty. We've done a lot of work, but they're killing so much wildlife off, and I shouldn't go that direction on here tonight, but it's actually a shame. I was 15 also when I started in 72. That is so cool, Keith, you know, and thank you for that picture again. I'm still touched by that. You always wonder, what's somebody look like? Who are they? And you're friends with them and you've talked forever. And I was just really happy you did that. I showed Heather right away. And I hope you've been feeling well. I really do. And it's when you start young on these, you can't get away from these cars. They're like an addiction. My shepherd had eliminated any raccoons, squirrels, and possums from my yard. Oh yeah, shepherds will. They don't play. They're fast. We had a shepherd many, many years ago, and she was very unique. Her personality was amazing, in all sincerity. People say, forget about the reputation Beetles have for reliability. Give me a flat for or cold over wet belt, plastic chain, got a pile of junk any day. I agree, MF. I do. I mean, honestly, my Beetle that I had when I was young, unless I was just stupid and didn't know any better, I probably shouldn't say this, but I didn't even carry an extra belt with me, which I advise you to do, because if your belt blows, you're cooking the motor. But honestly, I drove mine like 6 hours from home and never thought anything of it. And when this one's done, if Heather says, I want to go somewhere and it's 2 hours away, it won't even faze me, in all sincerity. I fell in love when my dad got his 66. Oh, wow. That is awesome, Agar. It really, really is. Especially when somebody in your family, you know, has them. It's amazing. Sorry, I should say most, not all. Oh, okay. Well, the shepherds, they're hunters. They don't play around, in all honesty. But they're such a wonderful companion. They really are. 2 emails sent, subject in NHBear1, NHBear2. Okay, Internet, I'll check it when I get off of here in a little bit, for sure. Thank you for sending those. Look like Mortimer snurred. What? I thought you took a nice photo, brother. I really, really do. VWs keep multiplying in the field after the first one. Yeah, you know what? It's easy to, if you got a little extra money, to start getting another and then another, and it's like, oh crap. I think my thing is I'd love to have a square back or a fast back for Heather, but they got out of my price league, in all sincerity.
All right, guys, went down the house.
Yep, I'm shutting down in a second.
Good night, everybody. See you next week or on the next video or something.
Well, you'll be putting your video up soon, so
yeah, I'll be putting up a video this week.
I'll send you an update. Got thrown into some more medical sessions. Right, is he by the end of the garage?
Yeah.
I'll get him when I'm coming out in a minute. I'll get him. Let me see. Medical sessions. Glad they are being proactive. Yeah, that is good, Keith. I remember some of the stuff you told me. So at least they're staying ahead of the game, which is really, really nice, in all honesty. Night, Heather. Good night. Night, Heather. Night, Heather. Good night. And here's to next year's picnic. I'm excited, Zach. I hope you really can make it. And I know you're not close. I understand. That's like Bob and Vicky came, and they're out in Wisconsin. Oh, and then we had our North Carolina folks, Tennessee. I mean, it was so nice. Everybody gets along so well. Keep an eye on the prices. Most air colds are starting to drop quite a bit in price. Yeah, they really have. Dave, good night, brother. To you and Marcy. Love you both, and I'll talk to you soon. Buster's Travel was here this past year, and wonderful, wonderful folks. I like watching him on his channel. I should start commenting more. Problem is, I watch stuff on TV, and then I move along, you know. Keep it on prices. Yeah, they are starting to drop. I noticed on the marketplace, where I really need to stay off of there, I'm broke right now. There must be a lot of people hurting or something, because not just VWs, but I'm seeing a lot of. There was a 67. I can't remember. There was an old Barracuda on there, I think for like $3,000. Probably had the straight six in it, which is fine, but it really didn't look that bad. And somebody said something about, I need the money. And I'm seeing a lot of cars. It's upsetting that just, a while back could have brought like quadruple the price. So there's definitely, I think, some tough times, for folks right now, and I've even had to make choices with some stuff I do because everything is just so expensive. Thankfully, I did have some sponsors, for my front beam and different stuff like that. So that's really helped a lot. We all need to start staying off the marketplace. Thinking people are moving away from the toys. Yeah, I think in me, it's my problem is I'm 61 years old, so I don't want to move forward. Now Heather does drive a 2020, I think it is, Grand Cherokee, or 2019, and it's a very nice vehicle. But if I said to Heather, I'll get rid of that and buy you an old Nova or an old Falcon, she'd be like, okay. We go to the flea teaks a lot too. And thank you, MF. Thank you so much. I'll see you next Sunday if you're in at 9 p.m. Eastern. I hope you have a great upcoming week. We go to the flea teaks a lot, and we fill our house with stuff from the 20s through the 70s and cottage style effect. But we love it. I like living in the past because I think it makes me feel better, So some of these toys we try to hold on to, as much as we can. But I better head out. It's almost 11. I still need to shave, shower, and eat because I'm really hungry. That sucks. We're getting to the point we need to survive rather than spend on random items. I agree. Yeah. I've got enough debt, that's for sure. And it is not fun. It causes a lot of stress. I think things are so expensive now and have been for a while, and it's terrible. And I also think there's a lot of price gouging going on, which is really frustrating to me, But I hope everybody has a really great week. I'm going to head out here. I'm going to go down the house, get something to eat. Everybody be safe. And I hope you all tune in next Sunday at 9 p.m. And of course, next Friday for the weekly video. Just keep your notifications turned on. This week, I was a day late, but it happens. But hey, Mike, I didn't know you were in there, brother. And love you, folks. Bless all of you. I hope everybody has a great, safe week. Watch your backs out there. Smile and be happy, and watch old shows because that's what makes us happy. Thank you all for being here. We'll see you soon.